Welcome back to the WCG for this fifth session of this test match leg of the 2019 TRANS-TASMAN Backyard Cricket Series. The Kiwis will begin this session in all sorts of trouble in their first innings, as they will resume at 4 for 30, still trailing WCG Australia by 179 runs, with Satch Pryor at the crease, 10 not out. So it will be Satch Pryor of the Fitzroy Falcons from Taranaki, who will resume at the crease, 10 not out. Has begun his innings well, getting a few away to the boundary, and long may that continue from a New Zealand point of view. So it'll be Rabiel Basher who will bowl the first over of this fifth session, as he's in now to Pryor, and it's a good length delivery. Pryor just plays that away on the offside for no run. A solid start to the session once again for both sides. Basher to continue over the wicket here to Pryor. In now, this one's a short delivery, and Pryor swivels on the back foot and hammers this through mid-wicket for another boundary. Well, he's begun this session positively once again. That's a brilliant stroke. Well, Basher to continue to Pryor in the 16th over. He's in again, it's another short delivery, but this one hits Pryor this time. Yeah, this one didn't get up as high as Pryor might have thought. Yeah, and he's ducked right into it and wears it. So an entertaining opening to this session. So Basher will continue again to Pryor. This one's a short wide delivery, and Pryor cuts this away to the boundary. That's his second boundary of the over. He has begun this session positively. Basher to continue to Pryor over the wicket once again. This one's another short delivery. Oh, but this time I think he's got a bottom edge through. He has, and he's got to go, Pryor. Well, he came out in an attacking frame of mind after the break, but he's gone for one big stroke too many as he goes for 18. Blackyards 5 for 38. So it'll be Tamati Kemp who will make his way to the crease with his side in a perilous position here in their first innings. He walks in with his side 5 for 38. Can the OG skipper get his nation out of a big hole? So it'll be Basher into Kemp for the final ball of his over. In there, it's a good full delivery, and Kemp jams down on it and is able to keep it out. Nathan Hancock to bowl the 17th over of the innings, and is in there to Kemp, and that's a good delivery which moves away from Kemp as he's forward and defends well. So WCG Australia tightening their grip on this first fixture of the series, as Hancock will bowl again now to Kemp, and that one's a good length delivery as Kemp is in behind it and defends on the leg side. The Blackyards still 170 runs in arrears. They've got a long way to go to get back into this match, as Hancock will continue to Kemp over the wicket. In now to full toss, and this one lobs over the head of Rabiel Basher and goes to the boundary. So the man from Hawke's Bay is off and racing for the tournament. Kiwis 5 for 43. Gavin Merrifield to bowl over the wicket now to Kemp. As he now to full delivery, and that's been hammered on the offside for 6 by Tamati Kemp. So he's begun his innings positively as well, as he advances at Merrifield and hits him over cover for 6. Kemp has raced along to 10, as Merrifield will continue to him now, and it's a good length delivery outside the off stump. Kemp is forward and defends. Yeah, so a decent little counter-attacking innings this here from Kemp. His side is still in a world of hurt at 5 for 49 in their first innings. So they'll need this innings to continue long into the afternoon here, the Kiwis. As Merrifield will continue to Kemp over the wicket. In now, it's a good length delivery on. This one just leaves and leaps at Kemp as it beats him outside the off stump. A good one to end the over with for Merrifield. Michael Johnson bowled the 20th over of the innings, and he's in now to Kemp, and he's gone right through him to pick up the 6th wicket of the innings. So it's a brief stay at the crease for Kemp as he becomes the 6th Kiwi victim as Johnson goes right through him. So it'll be Logan Strange, the next man in for the Kiwis. The man from Auckland has a massive task on his hands, with his side in all sorts of trouble at 6 for 50. The stoic rearguard action is needed here for his country. So it'll be Michael Johnson into Logan Strange for his first delivery. In now, it's a good length delivery, and Strange just defends on the leg side. It'll be Justin Brooke to bowl the 23rd over of the innings, as he's in now around the wicket to Strange, and it's a full delivery, and it's flicked up on the leg side as it's taken by White. There's a couple of half-hearted appeals here from several of the Australian fieldsmen. It doesn't look like it's hit the bat from that angle. Justin Brooke to continue around the wicket here to Strange. As he's in now, and this one's a shorter delivery, and Strange goes bang through the offside as he hits his first boundary of the tournament. Well, just sat up there for Strange, who hammered it. Scott to bowl over the wicket now to Strange. It's a full delivery and it's been whipped off his toes, and that's gone for 6. So it's another positive start here from a Kiwi batsman. It's a half volley and he dispatches it. 6 runs. Scott to continue to Strange in the 24th over. Here is his in now. It's another full delivery and it's played on the offside. It's been fielded by Johnson. Oh, it's been misfielded by Johnson, and then he's kicked it into the boundary. Well, I don't think his skipper's going to be too happy with that. He muffs up the first attempt, and then in an attempt to save it, oh, that's just reckless. It'll be Josh bowling to bowl around the wicket now to Strange. As he's in now, and it's a fly to delivery, and Strange is forward and defends on the offside. Kiwis are 6 for 69 in their first innings. Still trailing WCG Australia by 140 runs. With Strange digging in 15 not out. We're bowling to continue over the wicket now to Strange, and this one's a bit of a shorter delivery, and it's been punished on the offside, and it has gone all the way for 6. So Strange becomes the first Kiwi batsman to move into the 20s. He's fighting back. Bowling to continue to Strange around the wicket. In now, and this one drops short, and it's hit on the offside once again, just out of the reach of Rabi or Basher. So that one's gone away for another boundary. Strange moves to 25. Blackyards 6 for 79. As Michael Johnson will now bowl over the wicket to Strange, and this one's a short delivery. And Strange just thrusts up the arms, but deals with it effectively enough in the end. So Johnson will continue over the wicket here in the 30th over. As in now to Strange, and this one's a short wide delivery, and it's been hammered on the offside for yet another boundary. Strange has raced along to 29. The Kiwis 6 for 83. It'll be Matt White to steam in for the 31st over of the innings. Blackyards 6 for 83. As he's in now, it's a full delivery, and Strange is forward and defends. So this has been a brilliant rearguard action here from the New Zealand vice-captain. His side is still a long way behind in this match, and they'll need him to carry on with this for quite a while yet. So White will continue to Strange over the wicket. And this one's a rising delivery, and Strange just gets her arms up in time and evades the White bumper. And this innings has just done enough to lift the spirits here of the Kiwis. In that far corner under the marquee, they're a lot more noisier than they were an hour ago. White will continue to Strange over the wicket once again, and it's a solid forward push as he defends that on the offside. To the Aussies' credit, they're just sticking to their task here. White has been bang on this over. There's no doubt this Strange fight back will be frustrating the Aussies just a little. He'll continue to Strange over the wicket once again. It's another good length delivery, and Strange leaves it alone outside the off stump. So it'll be Josh bowling to bowl around the wicket once again to Strange. As he's in now, and he drops this one short again, and he's punished on the offside once again. As Strange pierces the gap there at cover for another boundary, moves to 33. Blackyards 6 for 87. As bowling will continue around the wicket here to Strange. As he flights this one up, and this one gets through Strange's defences. So his long vigil at the crease comes to an end. Josh bowling picks up his second wicket of the innings. The Kiwis 7 for 87. So it'll be Shane Louis of OG's Hawke's Bay to make his way to the crease at number 8. Was the chief destroyer with the ball for the Kiwis, but his side need him to do his bit with the bat. His country still trails the Aussies by 122 runs. So it'll be Josh bowling to bowl around the wicket to Shane Louis for his first delivery. In now, it's a good length delivery, and that one squares Louis up as he advances there at bowling. So it looks like it could be another attacking approach here from a Kiwi batsman. As the Kiwis still require a further 18 runs to avoid the follow-on. Here his bowling will come in for the final ball of his over. As he's in now, he's dragged this one short, and it's hammered back past him for 6. So Shane Louis is off the mark in style, as that will go a long way to avoiding the follow-on. They just need 12 to reach it. It'll be Rabi Bashan bowl the 37th over of the innings. As he's in now to Louis, and it's a good full delivery. And Louis is forward and defends well in the end. So that will be the first target for the Kiwis, avoiding this follow-on. A reminder that achieving half your opponent's score will see you avoid the follow-on. Magic mark for the Kiwis is 105. Basher will come in now once again to Louis. In now, it's a full toss, and that's clipped away on the leg side, and that's beaten Josh bowling there at mid-wicket for a boundary. So Louis becomes the 4th Kiwi batsman in succession to pass 10. So Blackyards move to 7 for 97. Nathan Hancock to bowl the 38th over of the innings. And he's in now to Louis, and that's a beautiful outswinging delivery, which nearly tempts Louis into the stroke. but he thinks better of it. That's a good start to the over there from young Hancock. So he'll continue over the wicket once again to Louis. And this one's a good full delivery. Oh, and he's caught the edge this time with another Jaffa. So Louis goes, and that's a beautiful delivery there from young Hancock. He is an absolute handful with that swing ball when he gets it right. The Kiwis are 8 down. So it'll be Blake Lambert of OG's Hawke's Bay to make his way to the crease. His side are 7 for 98, still needing a further 7 runs to avoid the follow-on. And the Aussies will sense a big opportunity to wrap this up just 2 wickets away. So it'll be Nathan Hancock, who has just picked up his first wicket of the innings. The ball over the wicket now to Blake Lambert. Here is in now to full toss, and that hits Lambert on the body. Has it been fielded? No, it hasn't been fielded by Merrifield. He's going to take a single. Oh, and that was suicidal. So the Kiwis 8 for 104 now. As Johnson will bowl over the wicket here to Lambert. As it's shorter delivery. Oh, he's hit this over the fence. So Lambert goes for just 2. And the Kiwis still need a run to avoid the follow-on. It's a good length delivery from Johnson, which gets big on Lambert. And he's got to go. So it'll be the skipper, Viggo Rasmussen of the Auckland Suns, who makes his way to the crease, the last batsman in for the Kiwis. As his first task with the bat will be to get his side beyond this follow-on target. He'll have to contend with Michael Johnson, who's got his tail up. As he'll continue to Viggo Rasmussen over the wicket for his first delivery, as this one slides down the leg side, but will not be called a wide. Johnson will continue to Rasmussen in the 40th over. As he's in there, this one's a short delivery, and it's been hit on the offside. And it's been flicked up by Schaefer, but I don't think he's gathered on the rebound. Oh, what a shame there from Schaefer's point of view. That was nearly the moment for the Aussies. He did well to flick it up, and he just couldn't get his bearings. Blackyards 9 for 104. Scott will bowl to his opposition skipper. As in now, and he knocks his castle over with a full in-swinging delivery. And Rasmussen is gone for a duck. And I think Scott has just signalled that they will be enforcing the follow-on, as the Kiwis have fallen 1 short. So the Kiwis have been decimated in their first innings, having been bowled out for 104 by WCG Australia, still trailing WCG Australia by 105 runs on the first innings, and after falling 1 run short of the follow-on total, they have been asked to bat again. The vice-skipper Logan Strange top scored for the Kiwis with a defiant 33, with the 2 Taranaki boys Satch Pryor and Henry Miles the only other Kiwi batsman to score more than 10, scoring 18 and 12 respectively. It was a brilliant effort with the ball from the Aussies. Michael Johnson, the pick of the bowlers for the Aussies. 4 overs, 2 maidens, 2 for 8. With Josh bowling 4 overs, 1 maiden, 2 for 30. And Pat McGregor 4 overs, 1 maiden, 1 for 7, providing fantastic support. So despite the searing heat, the Aussie skipper has backed his bowlers to do it once again, as he has forced New Zealand to follow on.